Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the More Than Mostly Comedy Podcast. Please give it up for Simon Day. Come on. Welcome.
Hello. Hello.
Whichever you like.
Whichever you like. We've got lots of chairs.
Hello. Hi.
Thank
These
you.
mics are very sensitive, aren't they?
They are, aren't they?
Much like us. We're very sensitive people. Thank you for coming and doing this.
That's okay.
I mean, it's the sort of obvious question to start with, and it's a bit boring, but what led you to comedy? Did you always have an eye on doing that as a career, or was it...
What led me to comedy? Probably because I was one of those weird kids who didn't like silence. And yeah, I tried to be funny, you know, and I went to a rough school and I used to do the Monty Python impressions, not to get beaten up. Standard route, but I always sort of tried to be funny from a very, very young age. I don't know why, I just did.
Yeah.
And people used to say, my name used to go, you're a card. It's not a particularly good story, is it? But and there's no punchline to that story. It's very, standard sort of route, really.
And did you ever do like straight stand-up, or was it always the sort of the character?
I started in the 80s. I thought I've got to try. Someone said you should do stand-up right back in the 80s, and I went and did it, and I died. And then much later, having watched all, Harry Enfield mainly, and Paul Whitehouse on telly, and I thought that's what I want to do, characters, because I grew up watching all those brilliant TV character comedians in, Dad's Army and Lightly Lads and Porridge, and we were so spoilt growing up, and then we had all that as kids, and then you had Monty Python, which sort of kicked it off and went, you can do anything. So my first set was, I wrote with this guy, and I did a Krusty in it, and I had a wig, and I did Robert De Niro in the scene from Raging Bull, but hey Vicky, I know what you've been doing. You've been eating my sweets. The Milky Way and all that. And it was very different, And Vic Reeves and Bob Mortimer it was a talent night, and they said, smart, you can come and tour with us. So I went very quickly, sort of up and then down and then along.
Really what we're all aiming for, really.
Yeah, like a standard career,
Yeah.
So was that the gig that they used to run in London, like with sort of mates?
No, I used to see that and go, and I rang him up once, said, I want to come on. He went, smart, come down. I didn't, but they eventually saw me, and I went on tour with them, and that was terrifying. But after that, I wasn't really scared, because it was mad tour, like 400 seaters. Everyone standing, drinking, throwing sausages at Jim. And when they realised I wasn't Northern, they kind of would just boo, get off,
Really,
But I was doing Tommy Cockles then.
Wow.
Hello there, And after that, I wasn't really scared of anything, It was good baptism of fire.
Yeah.
And it's like, because you mentioned as well that things like Porridge and things like that, what I love is like, say, his character is so real, and that's what makes it funny. And there's a lot of that, I think, with what you do, because you really commit. Like I was like saying to you, but watching Brian Pern like the last few days, and like the world is just completely the real world, and you are that person, which I think is a really. And also with watching as well the lovely like Instagram ones you've been doing recently, the Builder.
Yeah,
which I don't know if you've seen. Have a look at on Instagram. They're very, really funny.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to carry on doing that. I didn't realise people just love it because everyone knows one. I think as a character comedian, you have to spend a lot of time listening. Right. And ever since I was an addict when I was young, and I spent a lot of time in pubs playing fruit machines and just drinking and not really going to university and stuff. Yeah. And people always fascinated me, so I would talk to people, Yeah. And even now, if me and Paul would say, "Oh, the cabbie," and if I meet someone who's a bit, interesting, I will sort of. It's a bit creepy, but I'll get them talking,
Yeah.
And sort of not, But people are fascinating. Everyone is slightly different, and I think you've got to try and you've got to love the character. When you do a character, you've got to love it. You have to. You can't sort of sneer at the character, Yeah. So it's not like I can do any character, but I'm certainly quite good at doing sort of idiots, selfish idiots, that sort of thing, But yeah.
Was it always your own, like things like the Far Show, things like that? Were they always your own creations, or were there things that were written for you, or?
Yeah, they were all apart from the Australian Cal Hooper, which they wrote and said, "Oh, you can do this." Carl, how you doing, mate? Get off my show. Fucking beating the Poms at the cricket, and I'd already done my characters live, and Paul and Charlie saw me, and they said, "We're doing a show one day with characters, and you should be in it." And I was like, "All right," and literally like that. Went up, and then we started doing it, and we're all in the room, John Thompson, Arabella and Mark, and they said, these are these characters, and you can do your own or any ones you want to write. And there were, Ralph and Ted were there, and I was reading them. I was going, well, this is good. Can I do that? They went, no, we're doing that. Caroline, of course, as well.
Yeah. And did you like sort of compile it all together to put the episodes
together? Well, they
together?
compiled it all together.
Right.
I mean, I wrote some stuff. You know, I wrote The Guy in the Pub, Billy Bleach, The Fruit Machines, and then later I wrote Dave Angel. Dave Angel, just like read. And yeah, it was very, you know, I didn't really think about it then, and I could have probably written more. But it was just lucky. It was 4 channels, and it kind of was a hit. We only did 3 series. It wasn't, you know, we only had 5 million viewers. Harry Enfield used to get 12. But you certainly then, if you had a hit show, everyone watched it, and people still watch it.
Yeah. And it was a thing like sort of for our generation, you know, in school. And
people show it to their kids too, because I mean, my kids now, they just watch loads of little, really short films.
So it's perfect for that.
Some of which are really soul-destroyingly bad. Occasionally, they're funny.
Yeah. How did Dave Angel come about? Was it just? I mean,
I always was obsessed with Mike Reid when he was on EastEnders. I thought he was so fucking brilliant. What do you think I am? Some kind of double yoker? Crying out loud. I used to just think he was brilliant. I used to watch him when he did stand-up.
Yeah.
He was so odd, you know. What's all that about? Geezer playing a 12-string banjo. But he was there, and I bought his book, Terrific, which I used to, you know, everyone used to buy, you know, different people's biographies. That was the thing, comedians, and I bought his. His was brilliant, his book. I mean, it was mad, and it was like things like, when he was 18, he got a job at a scrapyard, and they had a rat problem, and he said, I'll sort it out. And he said he came in over the weekend and he killed all the rats by biting through their necks, put them on a fire. And that's one of the stories here. And I was getting this bloke's phenomenal. You know, there's one chapter about being bald and how no one realises how sad it is, and it's just great. And so I just thought, well, what would that guy really not be remotely interested in? I was like, global warming, of course. There's just no way. And so you you juxtapose it, you know, sort of that guy, and that becomes odd. But I didn't, you know, I should have done something with Dave Angel because it's so popular. Still, you know, I do those birthday messages, and it's 98% Dave Angel.
Right, really,
you know, people love it. Maybe because I've never done anything with it and it's been shit. That's the trick.
Was Mike Reid aware of it? Do you know?
One person said to me, a bloke came up and got an autograph, and he went, "Oh, that's Dave Angel." I went up to Mike Reid and went, "Oh, Dave Angel." He said, "We don't speak that man's name in my house." But if I'd met him, I would have probably shit myself. A big guy, wasn't he?
Yeah. And I presume like the Brian Pern thing as well, that comes from a place of sort of love. Is it the sort of music you were into?
No, I always loved Peter Gabriel. I wasn't much of a fan of Genesis, but I liked Peter Gabriel. I loved So, I liked his voice. And Reese said, Reese watches everything. He said, you've got to watch these Peter Gabriel things on the internet. Because he's put these videos on and he just doesn't want to be there. You know, and they were all him going, there was his record company who said, you've got to do these things now where you talk to your fans. And he was going, hello, I'm here in Bern at the technology conference. The guys are setting up. It was just, and he's just a really nice, he's such a lovely, sweet, kind person, but he's not remotely, he's the opposite of Lily Savage. He can't do stories. So we were like, well, Reese was like, let's do a rock star, which is the opposite of Keith Richards. Who's the clever, doesn't take drugs, shy, pompous, a little bit pompous, and he believes in the music, and all this madness goes on around him, but he's just very English. He's very, he doesn't really, he can't, and he came and did the show, and he was such a lovely guy. It was terrifying meeting him too. He was as tall as me. I always thought because he was so good looking on the cover of So, I always thought he was going to be short. I met him, he was like that. He was taller than me, so that was a bit of a worry, but he's a very nice man.
What was it like as well? I don't know if you've seen it, but I was watching the bit with him and you on the segways.
He came great. He came and did the show, and he could have, apparently his girlfriend didn't like it, but he liked it.
Really? How was it getting all those people there's so many names in there? You've got Jules Holland, you've got Vic and Bob.
Reese did, Miss Reese. I mean, he just
pulling all those, like, you got sort of fictional characters and then you got real people sort of all mixed in together. But
people started wanting to be in the show because it was a hit in the industry. I mean, people watched it on tour buses then. There were still DVDs, weren't there? For those of you who've never seen the show, which you might not have, it's a fictional account of a sort of intelligent rock star and his life.
It's
anyway.
so good. It's on Amazon.
Available
as well.
on
If you
Amazon
wanna get it, you can get it
It's on Amazon.
Yeah.
And so Reese would just go through all these people, but they had to be people knew.
Yeah.
It's like you got the zombies said, "Oh, can we come on?" It'd be like, "Well, who are they?"
Yes.
But,
Yeah.
it was really nice to meet all those people. I go, "Who we got in today?" And they go, "Oh, Chrissy Hind, Sporty Spice, Roy Wood from Wizard." It was literally like that. And I did a bit with Rick Parfitt from Status Quo. Was it Rick Parfitt? And just before he died, he went, "Oh, I love you, mate."
Really?
And when I was young, I used to love Status Quo, and all that paper plane. And he said, "Yeah, I'm so glad I was doing this show. I love you." Yeah, it was great to meet, and everyone's all right. People are all really nice. Roy Wood was lovely. I mean, they're not going to come on the show if they're not,
No.
are they?
Yeah. But were they all given stuff to say, or were they kind of going, you saying to them?
A lot of them were.
Yeah.
And some of them came up with stuff, and some of them were just good. They got it, like Roy Wood, he did the thing about the till and the Christmas songs and all that, and put the kids, the choir back in the van. A lot of people in the audience going, "What are they talking about?"
Just watch it.
Everyone was fine.
And Jules Holland's got quite a lot of sort of. He seems to add. I don't know whether he's ad-libbing or whether it's all written for him, but he seems sort of quite. He's quite.
Yeah, I've known Jules for years because I used to follow Squeeze when I grew up. I followed Squeeze. I went and saw Squeeze about 30 times, so I know him. But he left, the traitor.
Squeeze played Hitchin.
I don't know how they keep commissioning his show, though. I mean, it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
It's done about 170 hootenannies, and then they filmed the hootenanny in July.
Yeah.
Everyone's go, "Oh, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year." It's just about 90 degrees.
He also did the Beatles anthology. He did all of the interviews with each Beatle.
He's actually very talented. People take the mickey out of him and go, "Oh, I hate him." But I'll tell you what, if you talk to any of the top musicians, they'll say, Ray Charles, all those people, they'll say he's really good. He's a very good pianist,
Yeah. How much are you involved in the edit of it? Sorry to really focus on this one program.
Not at all.
Really, because I love how all the film stock is
put
right.
me in edit, it's like a 3-year-old.
Right.
And I always go, "I'm going to get involved in the edit this time in this show." And you come in like that, and there's just a bloke going, "Go back a bit, and go back there a bit," and you go like that. "Oh, I've been here. Must have been here hours. 10 minutes. Do you want a cup of coffee?" "Yeah, please."
Yeah.
I go, "Oh, I'm going to go. I've got to pick my kids up." And I go, "It's 8 in the morning. Where are you picking them up?"
You've got no kids.
It's like the opposite of me.
Right,
editing.
really?
Charlie Higson, in the Far Show, he would just sit there going, "Yes," and we're back. And it's you have to have that sort of Asperger's mind
very
to do it. Like Reese. I mean, Reese just was like the end of it. He was beaten physically and mentally.
Yeah.
You're on time, you're on a time scale too, and you haven't got unlimited. It's very difficult, and you've got to make it funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it must be nice as well to see all this stuff with the right sort of film stock and stuff, so it looks real, like Old Grey Witch.
Yeah, but again, he didn't have any money, and I can't stress how amazing the job he did on that.
It's so clever. It just it authentically looks like you're in those different eras and different. Yeah.
It's great.
It's
Really
so
Yep,
good.
it was great, but it's over.
Yeah.
You've lost the audience. Should
Sorry,
we move on?
Sorry.
A tap dance or something. Norman's in the back there. He's going to come out and make it laugh.
What was it like doing the Fast Show live? Because I came to see that when I was...
Easy.
Really?
Was it?
This was a live show.
I'm used to doing stand-up and doing an hour and 40 minutes. You just come on and go, "Hey," and everyone went, "Hey." As someone said, it was like the Nuremberg rallies.
That's a quote for the poster.
It was just ludicrous. It was so popular.
It really was.
Yeah.
And you just came out and did the characters, everyone cheered, then you were off. I mean, they were very clever the way Paul and Charlie did it. They worked very hard on it.
Yeah. And
we did 29 nights at the Labatt's Apollo. And I remember about 6 years later, I was sitting watching Little Britain do 30 nights, thinking, "Oh, I used to be on telly." That's what it's like. I mean, it was literally like that, because I was up. I remember going, I've read all these things about bands saying you've got to enjoy this while you can, when you do Fast Show live, and then suddenly it's like, it was amazing. It was an amazing time, lucky to be involved in it, because I would never have got in a show like that without on my own, as my career afterwards has proved.
But I suppose it's one of those things where it's often the accidental thing that you don't know is going to be the thing.
I mean, they got these people in, and it worked really well, and everyone wrote their own stuff, and there was 2 people from up north. You had one person went to university. Me and Paul were sort of Herberts from London who sat about in pubs.
It's really like Python, in fact, isn't it, in terms of the sort of mix of people.
I think
from
what was
places.
different about the Fast Show was it was the first show that wasn't Oxbridge and Cambridge, and it didn't have jokes about judges and policemen. It was just people in the pub, people you knew, and I think that was very important.
Yeah.
That it was. It sounds really naff. It wasn't the people show, but it certainly had that, ordinary thing next to it. Yeah.
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 I've got one question that was sent in actually.
Is that
I
all?
will
Yeah,
ask you.
brilliant.
Just, yeah, just
It's my dad.
yeah. This is James Ryan. He said, if you could bring back one of your characters for their own series, who would it bring back and why? I mean, I don't know if
As
you...
long as it was not Michael Ryan. If you remember that. I didn't listen to the show. I was thinking, okay, if there was one character...
one of your characters you could bring back for their own series, who would it be and why?
Dave Angel.
Really, yeah.
Because, you know, the trouble is, the planet's not really funny anymore, is it? Don't you Dave Angel off? I go, not really, because it's not really funny anymore. But we did have a plan to go to the Rio Climate Summit. Me just go knocking people out, various companies. But yeah, probably Dave Angel. But I do him live now sometimes, and I do him. He's now sort of into healing and stuff, and he's got his own centre down in Essex with various processes for people. If you're a bit depressed, you come in, you get a cold water all over you, right hander. Cheer up, you mug. And we charge quite a lot of money for that. And while the customers aren't very happy, the families are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, just asking you about like the Instagram stuff. How do you write that stuff? Do you sit down and write it all? Do you then do it and then throw a few bits in?
I write a little bit, and then I was just talking on the phone. You know, they're only 2 minutes long.
Yes.
But I've always, I wrote some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you sort of get rid of one that doesn't work. You've got to get it under 2 minutes, or under 2 minutes 30.
Right.
You know, I can't do any technical stuff, as you can see. But, I'm going to do a load over Christmas. I'm doing him live on Monday at the 100 Club.
Oh,
for
cool.
the first time. I'm very nervous.
And was that a character you never really sort of intended on doing live?
No, I was in my bedroom, and I bought one of those, tripods to stick your iPhone in to film. Because I did a live show in lockdown on Facebook. And I thought that'd be good if you had a builder looking up at the roof, going, tell you what, mate, until I get up there, I won't know, but it's a bit damp in now. You know, because I used to work in the building trade. When in the 80s, I worked for years. I was just drinking and not really getting my life skills. And I worked labouring, and I was so bad at it. But the characters in the building trade, you know, it was just like ludicrous. And they still are. I had a bloke come around, and sort of two blokes, and turn me over on the roof, you know. They're going, yeah, mate, we've got a bit of tar up there and all that. And I said, how much is that? 800 quid. I was like, what are you talking about? Been in 40 minutes. But, you know,
it's extraordinary.
Obviously, there are some good builders, but they're all working.
Yeah.
People that can come to your house the next day, they're not that good. Trust me.
It's a fair
I'll
point.
fit you in tomorrow.
Yeah. Hang on a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got one review on Trustpilot.
Who's like your biggest influence? Who are the people that you sort of look up to in comedy? Do you still enjoy comedy, like as a thing to watch?
I don't really go and watch stand-up.
No.
I love Jim and Bob, and and I love watching comedy. But I like Curb Your Enthusiasm. But growing up, I liked all those programs, all those sitcoms, and Monty Python. Obviously, I love Sean Locke, sadly, who was my favourite comedian. He was just brilliant. And there's a sad miss there, you know. And I think he had it for 2 or 3 years, and he carried on working.
His sitcom's brilliant, isn't it? 15 Stories High.
Brilliant. 15 Stories High. Yeah. There was a time when they were spending a lot of money on comedy. I did mine then, and they threw money at it, but they don't do it anymore. They just have some bloke who keeps pigs with nice hair. They just go, we do a book, we do that, 2 million viewers. But the comedy, they go, what if no one watches it?
Yeah.
You know, there's no money involved, and there's no one really knows anything about comedy at the BBC. They're all media news people.
And hasn't that always been the case, though? Because that's always the impression you get, other than people used to be given.
Perkins was the guy. He passed away too, quite a long time ago. But he was like this comedy producer who knew everything about comedy, and he got the Fast Show. The first show was the Fast Show. They were like, we don't know. You should stick with it. You know, Catherine Tate. Big Train, all these comedies. He was a sort of expert, and he would say, this is good. Royal Family. They went, it's just people talking. And he was like, you've got to stick with this. It's really good.
Yeah. But that's always been the good stuff. I mean, you go right back to Hancock's Half Hour. It's just people talking. It's like you say, people are fascinating.
They don't now. There's just they haven't got an idea. They just got no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, well, there'll probably be some really good comedy come out now after that. But anyway,
well, hopefully.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But do
starving here. There's nothing here. No even peanuts.
No peanuts. No, we checked it out.
Barely even wine and stuff.
Mind you, the money you're making, you can't afford any peanuts.
Exactly.
Sadly true. Hey, there it is. Well, thank you so much for coming in
Yes.
and doing mostly, and for having a chat
That's
with us
okay.
as well.
It's lovely. I've got some books here.
Oh,
which
yeah. Oh, okay.
If you'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to sell, no, listen. If you want to sell them, you give the money to the hospice. Yeah.
Oh, you're a
Oh,
legend.
thank you very much. Yes, definitely.
There's some there. Maybe you'll sell more.
Yeah,
because
yeah, thank you.
I've donated to the hospice, but we're not really going to do
No,
that.
of course not.
No, we will.
All right.
I just suddenly came to me in there. I don't know what to do. Give money to charity. I've got teenagers. Their Uber account is frightening. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
And also, the person that's sort of been donated to was a huge fan of comedy, so it meant a lot. So
Good.
thank you so
Okay.
much.
The poetry books there. Can't get them in the shops. They're normally 10 quid, but now they're 150. No, they're not. They're a tenner.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up
to those
for
guys.
fantastic Simon Day.
Yeah?
Come on.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Simon.
Bye. See you guys.
Take care. See you.
See you later.
What a legend. How lovely. One of the best things about running this comedy club is as you get the kid inside, you go, all the people I like to watch as a kid, get them here. And he's another one. You know, my band used to quote Dave Angel all the time, and here he is doing his best. It's exciting. It's good.
Come and see us at the end and get these books.
Yes.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
But we better move on. We've got another person to see. So let's get a bit of noise happening again in the room. Thank you for staying here. Do send in questions if you want. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Norman Lovett. Come on.
I'll go and find
He's
out.
coming.
where
The
he is.
door's opening.
He's up. There he is. Here he is.
There he is.
Here he comes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome to our fake sitting room here
Come
in.
in.
Just talking to Simon, and you should have had me on first, then I could have got an earlier train back.
Oh,
We messed up.
I tell you the way.
But don't
because
you
Norman-
worry about me, you know, I've got to get back to King's Cross, then I've got that long walk to wherever it is, and then I've got to go another stop there, and then I've got to get over the ground to Surbiton. Yeah, I'll probably be home at 3 or something.
There was a method in our madness, though, because we know that you like to chat, and we thought rather than, to give you a chance to talk.
Oh, what a lot. They got an answer for everything, this lot.
Yeah. There's half the. I mean, we used to do podcasts with you like backstage, and then the show would start late because we'd be talking for so long. So it was. This is. I'm going down
I
a
think-
cul-de-sac now, and there's
I
no
think
way out.
everyone can talk a lot in this business, can't they? They all talk away about themselves.
Yeah, yeah.
Me. Try Danny John Jules.
Yes. Oh, really?
Yeah, he likes to talk.
Does he?
Yeah,
In-
they all do really. All people really all do.
What was it like going back to Red Dwarf? Because you did it. In fact, you did it just after you were here.
Just
last
before,
time,
wasn't it? I
or-
think, and just after, sort of around, because we had Norman at our first and last live podcast in
February
2020.
2020. Yeah, we were doing that.
And then COVID happened. Not that it was your fault.
Oh, February 2020 was when we'd finished.
Yeah, and that
So
was the
you
last.
just-
We've only
Yeah,
had
we've
between
finished-
then and now one other gig in 19 months.
So it was
for
19.
various reasons.
Yeah.
That's the longest gap.
So
we've ever
before
had.
Christmas 2019, we were filming
Right.
The Promised Land. I remember the
Yes.
title, bloody hell. And then we finished it in January,
Yeah.
and then we
And
did that.
You came here for February, and then
Yeah.
that was it.
And then that was the end of.
Did I talk about the filming of it?
No, I don't
No,
think
I
so.
don't think so.
No.
Oh,
But what's it like going back to something after so long? Is it good to be back doing it again? Is it weird? To
what
be...
here?
Yeah, no, not this. Red Dwarf.
This could be the last time here, I think.
Do you really think? I mean, you have
After that
played.
reaction, you know.
I probably won't be alive, you know.
Oh,
Anyway,
don't
so.
say.
Oh,
don't.
God.
It's funny in a way. I don't know. I think I am going to live for a long time, but in a way I want to, and I don't, because when Prince Philip, when he was
Yeah.
99,
Yeah.
but he looked dead when he was alive. You know. I just thought I don't want to get to that stage. I mean,
Yeah.
Queen's looking good, isn't she?
She's 90.
great, isn't it? 96 or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. Women always have lived longer, haven't they? They deserve it because it's that's their reward for having to put up with men all their
Well,
lives.
there is that. Yeah.
I'm a feminist at heart, really.
Yeah. But it's people like as well, like Dick Van Dyke. He's like 95, 96, and he's still like really got like the energy.
Yeah.
And, you know,
Yeah, it
so
depends, doesn't it? You see, there's a boy inside, isn't there? I don't feel like that now. I feel fucking tired. I haven't eaten much either, but
Really?
I've got to lose some weight. Kitty would go mad if you know, you've got to watch. There's a pizza in the fridge, I just remembered.
Okay, so
It's
it's not all bad. Not all bad.
only a small one.
I remember that when I was doing like a show once, and we do like matinees and stuff, and it's so bad. Like I get excited. I remember there was a Kit Kat in the dressing room, and so you'd be doing this show, and like people have paid money to see this. It was a like musical thing, rock and roll thing, and then I just think I'm just completely switched off, and I get excited about a Kit Kat. Just in the dressing room.
Yeah,
Kit Kat. Oh, fuck,
Things that get you through the day.
Yeah, it's just
I always
terrible.
have a 2-fingered one on me. You carry it on me.
Doesn't it melt?
Yeah, it's all right. Be quiet. In case I fall over, sometimes I do fall over.
Oh, right.
And if I fall over, then I've got that there. I'll get the Kit Kat out, just relax and eat it.
Go with it.
And then I feel better before I get up. Someone usually runs to my aid, but I say, hang on, I've just got these 2 sticks to eat. And you feel more relaxed when you get up, so... Yeah.
It's owning it, isn't it?
I wouldn't have the 4-finger one. That's
No, is it too much of a commitment?
It's too long, isn't it? You'd be there too long.
Look, I'm not trying to do a Joe Brand dear. I'm not being rude. I'm just being serious about Kit Kats, you know.
It's a bit like... So I found recently that... The thing for me, like Weetabix, I used to have just one Weetabix. Now I have 4.
Couldn't stand them.
Do you not like them? No. But I have 4 now. I'm sure that's bad.
Do you have them with milk?
Well, yeah, clearly.
You can have
Don't
them
just eat them
or
dry.
Like, do you have anything else on them? Just
No, just milk. Just soy milk.
Vinegar's quite nice. Put some vinegar.
Make
Try
it
it.
savoury.
Vinegar, yeah.
Is this like some way of getting me?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
no, man.
Who was it who said something? Who did a story? Who's good at doing those stories? Oh, back to my Bob Mortimer, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah.
When he said, yeah, he stole some cereal. They stole some cereal. They broke in, and he said, did you have any? What did you put on the cereal? He said, oh, we just put some urine on the. And it was hilarious just to say that. It was funny. I remember that.
He's so good on Would I Lie to You, isn't he? He's just brilliant.
I keep talking about him, but I just think, he's great. He's great.
Have you seen his stuff online as well? There's this character online which is quite funny.
Oh, is it on the trains? and
Yeah, the
stuff?
train. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen a bit of that. Yeah, I quite like it.
Weird, but very funny.
Yeah, there's some good comedians around that well, everyone knows Bob Mortimer, but there was a lot of comedians around, Americans as well, that do good stuff and they don't get the recognition.
Well,
but
no,
that's the way it goes. That's life.
Yeah.
My mum's Italian. She was Italian. She still is. She's dead, but she's still Italian.
Just a dead
But
Italian.
she came from Naples, and I remember she whinged and moaned all the time. I suppose I've got a bit of that, so I've got her to thank for that, for my stand-up and stuff. But I remember I'd been about 11 or 12, and she's going on about, Sophia Loren lived round the corner from where she lived in Naples, and she said, why couldn't that be me? I said, because there's only room for one Sophia Loren. She's still alive, Sophia Loren.
Yeah, still going.
I love her. What a most fantastic actresses and the most beautiful women ever. And there's a story about her and what's his name? Who's the big star we all like? What's his name? Oh God, I've forgotten his name. No, earlier he did. Oh,
Serious
no.
actor or
American.
Jack Lemmon?
No, keep going.
We're going through the whole of America.
Yeah.
A great actor. He used to read his lines off the wall sometimes. He forgot his lines, so he'd have them written on the wall to help him.
Oh, who is that? Yeah, no, I do know.
He,
it's like an old people's home.
Yeah. What's his name?
Oh, was it not Brando? Was it Brando?
Marlon Brando.
Hey,
Well done.
She worked with him and he groped her and she said, don't you ever do that again. And he never did. But she really told him off. Can you imagine in that day to think you had the right to do that? So, that's put you off Brando a bit now, isn't it? Because I can't stand men who do that to women. Yes. I don't know. I'm a woman inside. I'm a feminist, a bit of a feminist. So I love the way the football and all the stuff and the comedians. There's some great female comedians. They always said, "Oh, women aren't funny" and all that in my day. But there's some bloody funny women out there, aren't there?
Of course there is. Yeah.
Not Ruby Wax. But There's some really funny, but there's some. I love that. I love that.
And Aisling B's one of my favourites.
She's. I love her.
Really
I love her.
I'm doing really well as well.
Yeah.
So I think she's fantastic.
She's great, and she's really, really nice as well.
Yeah, I haven't met her, but I can imagine what she's like. You can imagine she'd be nice, just like me. People see me on the TV, and when they meet me, they know, me. What a guy, No, I'm just honest. I'm just honest.
Yeah, but that's what people want, I think, really, isn't it? And
honesty is the best policy. Who said that?
Who did say that? I don't know.
You just
did.
Yeah.
Just
Me.
now.
That's right. I did.
Yeah. Norman did.
Glyn's got one. Glyn's got a question.
We've got a question.
A question, have
we've got a
you?
question.
Right.
Questions come in.
It's very exciting. From Manga. Is that someone in the room?
From the style of cartoon?
Manga Maiden Photography.
Oh, I know that name. That's a
Well,
local.
there we go.
Are you here?
Oh, you're there. There we go.
Wait, sorry.
Did I see someone point? Yeah.
Oh,
hello.
Thank you,
so,
sir.
Where's the camera?
There's no
no
camera.
camera.
Oh, thank.
Don't worry, you're
Fuck
not
for
on
that.
camera.
I've been looking in the mirror going, oh, look at me, hair's up my nose. Oh, thank Christ for that. I thought, oh, thank goodness, yeah, that's great. Need a bit of
question-
makeup. Yeah.
The question here, Norman Lovett in capital. Norman Lovett, she shouted at you when she said that because it's in capital letters. Listen to this. What's your favourite Holly joke in Red Dwarf? What's your favourite Holly joke in Red Dwarf?
yeah.
What, now you want me to say that?
I mean,
We're just to
Can you
answer.
can you remember?
I was going to say, well, as I say, I do it in the cameos. I have a list of things that are my favourite. Queeg's my favourite
I was gonna say
episode,
that's
and
the
I
one,
don't think
yeah.
that'll ever not be my favourite because the writers, they told me, well, we're writing a Holly episode, and I was so excited because Holly's not a main character. You just think, God, I've got an episode of you, great, excited. And I said, can I read it? And they wouldn't let me read it. And they said, oh, we haven't quite finished it. They were winding me up because they loved it. That's what men do, isn't it? Boys. And eventually they let me read it. And when I read it, I thought, this is great. This is smashing. And the filming of it, I thought, and when I saw it as an episode, I thought that's good, and I think it stood the test of time. That's good. That's really good.
I think.
You want me to do it, don't you? I've forgotten how it starts. Jape of the decade.
Yes, that's the bit.
what
Isn't it?
is
It's the
it?
Reveal. It's
April, May, June, July, and August, fool. Yeah, I was Queeg all along. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. And Everybody's Dead, Dave is obviously quite a classic scene.
And that's the first scene, isn't it? After like the voice.
Well, yeah, that's the start because that's a very important scene. That really. But the stuff I did with Craig with the dog's milk as well, that was funny. He said, "What are we on now?" And he'd just taken a mouthful, and I said, "Oh, we're on the dog's milk now." And he spat it out, and I said, "Nothing wrong with dog's milk, full of goodness, full of marrowbone jelly." Trouble is, no bugger would drink it. And that was good. And playing chess with Gordon, and there was one joke I didn't really care for then at the time. I thought, well, it's all right. That's a load of Tottenham, that is. A steaming pile of Hotspur. That's good, it's good, that's funny. I thought that's good writing. At the time, I just didn't.
Yeah. But it's perfect for you as well. It really fits your style and your...
Oh, yeah, well, they'd been to see my stand-up. They know what I was like as a person. That all helped to get the characters. And I suppose it did help for Craig, because that's Craig.
Right, yeah.
Craig is Craig.
Yeah.
With Chris... So Chris said it's based on his brother or something like that, but a lot of that is him, but that's not quite him. He's had to put it on a bit, but and Danny, of course, had to. He'll talk to you for days about how he got that character. Weeks even, perhaps.
Really?
And the same with Robert. Robert based his on. I think it sort of changed as it went along, but he made a good job of it. I mean,
absolutely. Yeah.
Personally, I'd like you'd throttle that person if he was around you all the time. Wouldn't he? Just bugger off,
But he wasn't the first person to do that.
No, the first person was a real middle class actor, and I remember we were doing a read through, and he said to me, "Are you legit?" And I looked at him. I said, "Yeah, my parents are married. Yeah." And he went, no. I knew exactly what I was doing. Legit. It's so ridiculous, isn't it? So, are you legit? You've been stood on the stage.
Nice, yeah.
Bugger off.
Nothing worse than actors.
Yeah.
Oh.
How was it when you went back to it in the last sort of few years? Was it a good? Did you enjoy it sort of straight away, or did it? Was it?
Well, I went back to the 6th or 7th after the writers had split up.
Oh right.
I did an episode, and then I did series 8, which I felt. I don't know. I wasn't. There's a lot of fans I've spoken to say they like the series 8, but I just felt. I don't know. There's something. There's something really good about those first and second series. The writing, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's some classic stuff there, but then and then I went back, and then I went to Dave.
Yes.
And I was supposed to do the one. What was the first one in Dave? Do you remember? It was filmed in Coronation Street.
Yes.
They were hardly on the. They were hardly on
something
the.
and back to no. What is it?
Back to
Yeah.
Earth.
Back to
Back to Earth. Yeah, Back to Earth.
Yeah.
And they said, well, put. This is how they messed you around at times. To keep those dates free. It was January or something like that.
Right.
And they never rang me. I had to ring them. I said, well, am I doing this or not? They said, no. Oh, no, we don't. You won't be being used now. And then when I saw it, I thought, thank fuck for that. I just thought, how could they use me in that? They could have just,
But like you're
and when I saw it, it just wasn't. I thought it was terrible. Actually,
I think it didn't help because it wasn't in front of an audience, was it? It was sort of made which sort of didn't help it.
No audience. Yeah. It's always been an audience-based show, and being a comedian, it's perfect because you can time your, wait till the laughter stop and time your jokes, and it's great.
Yeah.
And and it makes you feel good that someone's acknowledging the work, straight away.
Yes, yeah. Which you don't have in that sort of thing when it's filmed like that.
No, I mean The Office. I love The Office.
Yeah,
That but that was. I suppose the camera was the audience in
and it's
that.
how they edit it, I think, isn't it? They sort of make I
love The Office. I really did. That was great.
When you because
Martin Freeman gets on my nerves a bit. He's a good actor, but sometimes. But I read once he was saying, if I see another comedian acting, I'll go mad. And I thought, oh, hang on, mate. You can use comedians and people that perform in small parts. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But anyway, I just remember things because I'm a Scorpio. Half Italian and a Scorpio. Be careful.
When you did, because your sort of stand-up is a really sort of confident world that we come into, if you like, because you give it the time and you take your time with it. Was it like that when you first started as well? 'Cause that's quite a bold step to go into.
I had a guitar.
Oh, really?
Because it was punk time, and John Cooper Clarke was doing stuff, and I was guitar.
Been here,
I thought, he's fantastic. He's fantastic, and I did some chords, and I did some poems because of John, and I did some of that. Well, it was sort of an act. I did sing, talk along with chunky. Chunks, it was all right, but people liked it. I went to the comedy store, didn't get gonged or anything, and then after a while, the comedy store, I said, no, I'm not. I'm just going on to talk about, and I went on to talk about my school teacher. I think my maths teacher. I did that, Mr. Gibson. He had a really big nose, and Gibson backwards is Nosbig, and he's chalking up on the board, and on sunny days, the shadow of his nose, the sun would come in, and the shadow of his nose could be about 11 feet long on the board. I said, how can you learn maths under those conditions? And I just started off doing that, which was the truth. I mean, it was the truth. That's a true story. That's exactly. He was called Gibson, and he had big nose, and. The shadow, I made that. The shadow of the sun didn't used to come in, but I made that. You've got to exaggerate some things occasionally, But the truth, there's lots of true things you can do and make quite funny and off the wall. I like that weirdness in a way. And I did have a few spliffs in my time and drinking when I became a comedian. So I played football up until the age I was 30, amateur football, and I looked after myself. And then when I became a comedian, the punk thing, I supported The Clash, and that's another big memory. That was great. I went down really well in Derby assembly rooms, and I was just they were so nice, those boys, so great. And that was great.
Did, like, at that point in your career, were you sort of known as a comic? Because again, it's quite, I mean, it's great that they were really accepting as an audience, because sometimes comedy on with music, it's...
Yeah, I mean, I supported lots of bands. I mean, Suggs, and those Suggs as well. When there was a gig there, Suggs told me once after they asked me to support them, and they said that we used to come down and go to the gigs in Camden Town. I didn't know they were in the audience.
Really, right?
And there's few people saw you, and you find a lot of musicians, they do like comedy because they're performers as well. You know, Jules Holland, he loved my stuff, and Rick Mail was so supportive in my early days because I needed that really. I'm still I don't know, I still haven't got that. I've got more confident now. I'm 75. Christ, if you don't sort it out by then, you're in trouble, aren't you? You know. But I always had that. Oh no, you know, horrible. And and I used to have this vein used to come up on there. Every time I perform, I come off stage and look in the mirror and go, oh, it's still there. But never now, not now. I come off, temperature's risen a bit, but nothing, no problem. Just relax, because you know, you're not going to die. You're still going to have your breakfast tomorrow morning, hopefully. And, you just do your job and make them laugh. Which is more than you've done for the last 10 minutes. He's still not...
I've never seen such a serious face. I feel quite uncomfortable.
That's better. Oh, you didn't think I meant you? Well, I can't see your wife. She's got a mask on. You can still tell people are happy, can't you, with a mask on? The eyes sort of smile, don't they? It's a lot happens to your eyes when you're happy and stuff. It's really weird. Oh, Eric Morecambe, apparently, when he performed, he didn't want to see the audience.
Really?
Yeah, because if he saw someone not laughing, it hurts you. It's like, it does. You just think, oh, he hates me, that person.
You draw into it, don't you? You can ignore all the people who are really enjoying it, and you're just like...
Yeah, you do. You just go, he hated me. Oh, why does he hate me? I haven't done anything wrong. I'm quite funny, aren't I?
Yes.
It's hard to have all those thoughts as well when you're in the middle of a routine.
It's very tense.
I can't do that. I've got a thing in my ear. What are you doing by doing that? Just twisting your ear? What are you doing with your ear? How does that trick work?
I'm very confused right now.
That's,
I don't... And now I feel like I'm like
a little show
an audience member, but I'm actually on the stage and I don't really know don't quite know how to deal with this situation. It's very strange. One thing I did want to ask you about, and sorry,
which train? There's loads of trains going back.
We got trains.
There's loads of bloody trains going back.
Oh, Christ,
I've got to get a cab and bloody...
I've booked a hotel room. I'm staying in Hitchin because I've moved out.
Lavish.
I'm staying at the Sun tonight, so if you...
I mean,
used to be our venue.
Where have you moved to?
Where have I moved to? Walmer Green.
Oh, there we go.
All right then, my dad died and I moved into his house.
Hatfield.
Happy.
That's where his dad comes from.
Yeah, I mean, don't go there.
Hatfield. Are you Hatfield? Is that where you're...
Where are you from? Hitchin.
But the thing is, property in Hitchin is fucking expensive. What do you think I'm trying to do?
Wow.
What do you think this is? Scotch mist? Never said that before. Got to say it to you.
Yeah.
He's been trouble. He's been trouble all the way through that one.
I've had my eye.
Has he been here before? Does he come to all?
I've never seen him before in my life.
No.
I don't think I'll see him again.
Try and get him banned. Get the police and stuff. Just say
We've only ever thrown one person, two people out.
Really?
There was a time when your dad stepped in to get rid of them.
I think you say it was time we threw my dad out.
So you threw your dad out?
Yeah, he did. He did
yeah, but only ever twice, I think, which is until tonight.
Until, we can make it 3 times. But I mean, at this point in the gig, it's really not worth it. Is it?
No, it's a nice, Hitchin's nice. I had a nice walk around today. It's a nice place, there's no doubt about that. didn't see any weirdos at all.
They're all in here.
Oh, they're everywhere. I know they're. Even where I live, it's done the good life and all that.
Yeah.
Where do I live?
Surbiton.
We have to get reminded
There's a thing that a paper that comes through the door called The Good Life.
Oh, really?
It's shit.
It's quite irritating, isn't it? The Good Life was a really good sitcom, though.
Good Life did well. Yeah, it wasn't my cup of tea, but it's
it's sort of your.
No, it's like when I was in an episode of Keeping Up Appearances, and it was on Radio 4. BBC 4 this week. I said, that's the episode I was in. I've never seen it all the way through.
Really?
And I watched it all the way through, and I was in that.
Yeah.
And I just think it was good. I mean, I can see why it's popular around the world, because I get little bits of money trickle in from different countries for that episode, and people love the English set, class
and I suppose that's
system.
the perfect sort of example of it, isn't
it?
It is
the class system. They love that. Geoffrey Hughes.
Yes, who played Paul McCartney in Yellow Submarine, the Beatles film, was
Did
voiced
he?
by him. Yeah, by Geoffrey Hughes. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
a little bit of trivia thrown in. You see everything.
You just
get
don't
everything?
know, do you? Just don't know.
No.
Apart from I did know, but that
Even
was-
the Chasers didn't know that, did they?
That's
Probably
it.
not.
The
Probably
Chasers will know that.
No, they will.
I love the Chase. Do you like the Chase? It's good, isn't it? Bradley Walsh is good, isn't he? He's brilliant. He is so brilliant.
Yeah,
so
he's
fun.
great. He's really... I just wanted to quickly ask you about. Did you do a reading of a Hancock script? Was there a thing where you did?
Oh yeah,
as in Tony Hancock.
yeah. The writers they're dead. They just died recently, haven't they?
In fact, we tried to book. Just
I
laughing
wasn't
at people
doing that
dying.
for comedy. I mean, they're
That's the
lovely,
stage we're at.
lovely blokes. I forget their names.
Galton and Simpson.
Simpson and Galton, or Simpson and Galton.
Galton and
Galton
Simpson.
and Simpson.
Yeah.
Alan,
Ray Galton. And
Ray
Alan
Galton and Simpson. They met in hospital where they both had
That's right, Sammy.
TB.
Yeah, that's right.
And they met and they started writing.
And they were really young as well, and they were
Yeah.
writing obviously all the Hancocks and Steptoe and Son and stuff. But
And
amazing
Rob
writing.
and Doug wrote together at school, started
Really?
at school.
Yeah.
And they split up because they just split up. It's just one of those things. It's like a marriage, isn't it? But Simpson and Galton, they were together all the way
All
through.
the way through, yeah.
And it was an episode they'd written a film episode, and I played
Was
a
it
part in it.
one of the films that they wrote for him? Was that right? And then didn't get made.
Yeah, it didn't get
Yeah.
made because Hancock was a bit of a pain in the arse at times when he was.
Yeah.
He thought he was more important than anybody.
Who were Rob and Doug?
What?
Who were Robert and Doug?
We're not
No,
telling
you
you.
won't.
We're not telling you.
Oh, don't tell. No, I don't know. Did
Just
I
Google,
say that? You
Google
sure?
Rob and Doug.
Yeah.
It'll come
I
up.
mean, it'll take you a while to get there. But yeah.
Pub in Surbiton.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you something. In Surbiton, there's a pub called. Bloody.
They just love it when you start a story like this. And then,
Come on, Melbourne.
we can do this.
It's something. Oh, Kitty saw it. My daughter, she said, "Look, it's that. That's in Red Dwarf."
Oh, really?
That pub, and she took a picture of me standing outside of it. When we moved there, I thought, well, I'm meant to live here by the looks of it. It's right
It's a
near
sign.
that,
Yeah.
and it's called the. Oh no, the memory's gone. You've got to relax. And
Anyway, Doug and thingy. Rob and Doug.
Google them.
yeah,
Google Rob and Doug,
Oh,
it'll
ring
And Red Dwarf.
ring
Google those
Doug
things
up.
together,
Doug.
They wrote Red Dwarf.
Yeah.
That is right, spirit.
Oh right. Oh. It's gone. It's fine.
No.
We'll leave
Are
it
they-
at that.
yeah.
Yeah. You can't end like this.
Is that picture on Instagram?
Yeah. Could you?
Or
you could,
Facebook
Or
or
you could
Twitter.
tweet
Yeah,
it. later.
it would have been on Twitter. Kitty would have put it on Twitter.
Oh,
No,
no.
it's something
What
that.
is it?
Exmouth Arms.
No. It's about.
Calculator.
It's a name of somebody. Everyone we used to call somebody that if they were really a bit weird,
Smeghead.
No.
That's too
No, that's an. That,
You couldn't call a pub Smeghead.
no, that's an Italian fridge.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this memory is bad. I'm definitely, when I get that brain scan, there's going to be problems. I know. I'm afraid we're going to have to remove it completely. Oh. And the harder you try, as I say, the harder it is.
But also there's that thing where you collectively forget something. It's like when you go, oh, what's that guy's name? And then why does it that everyone, I used to have a real problem with remembering Bernie Clifton. I don't know why, but specifically Bernie.
Why would you want to remember?
I don't know, but just, well, true. But just...
Were you a big fan of...
Well, no.
No.
Yeah, big influence.
That's why.
Hence the big...
I think it's quite bland. Bernie Clifton's quite a...
Or maybe that's
not
what
an
it
easy
was.
one to make.
But then, it became such a thing that then I couldn't remember it. I had to work really hard to remember it, and I don't really know why. No one cares. It's just, a problem in my life that I have to deal with.
My mother-in-law died of Alzheimer's. I nearly forgot that as well. And the girls were young, my daughters were young, we were sitting around having dinner, and suddenly I'd heard Rosie say, who's Mickey Mouse? And I thought, fuck me.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Mickey Mouse.
In fact, isn't that one of the things they use as a test?
It wouldn't surprise me, because it's one thing Mickey Mouse, everyone knows who Mickey Mouse is. And she didn't know, and I thought, oh my God, that's bad.
My dad had a brain bleed, and he very nearly died of it. But then, and amazingly, we managed to get him back. But what the great thing was when the doctor came and asked the question, he said, do you know what your birthday is? And he went, yep. And that was it. That's how you beat the system. Yeah, I know it is.
I don't think I could forget my birthday. I wouldn't.
No, it'd be frightening.
That would be bad, wouldn't it?
It'd be wrong if I didn't answer one more question. It's quite a good question, actually, from Joe Elliott. Joe Elliott, who... Yay! Don't ask this question then. So that's it. Oh, you're the guy. Okay, you're the
bad cop.
Right, Joe says, this is the final question, and then we will let you go, Norman. This is a big question. What is the future of comedy?
Christ.
I mean, good, deep.
Well, it's not in a good way at the moment, as far as I'm concerned, because it's all quiz shows with comedians on all the time for cheapness, and I just think, well, that's not helping any The Office or Red Dwarfs. It's not helping them coming through. So it's not in a good way, but you'll always need someone to laugh at. So comedy won't stop it. It won't be stopped. Well, unless the world gets any worse, then everyone will top themselves and there won't be a world.
Well, there'd still be a world, there just wouldn't be any people.
No people on it. No.
Maybe that'd be better. Is that a place to end? Thanks for keep on coming back to...
I'm sorry I hadn't remembered that. I'm really furious with myself for not remembering that.
Hey, we'll add it on at the end, so you can let us know when you can
dub
remember, and then we'll dub it in at the end. We'll do your voice or something.
Yeah,
no, we'll add it on at the end of it.
I'm so cross.
Oh, Maury, as long as you remember Surbiton.
Good mind to ring Kitty.
On stage with a mic.
Shall I get my phone and ring her?
We'll add it in.
If you like, yeah.
Sorry?
Have you got the photo?
The photo, yeah. Where's the photo?
Taken of yourself outside.
Yeah, is it on your phone?
Oh, I'm bloody useless.
One time when we did a gig in Letchworth for the Broadway, he'd forgotten his glasses and he made me have to go into the dressing room and find his glasses and bring them on stage.
In the middle of the gig.
Which is it was awkward for me, but there we go. But what if he never came back? That'd be the thing. I tell you, one weird thing we had tonight is with Simon Day, he came back and a jacket that he'd left in there 19 months ago was still there.
Yeah.
And that was the way he walked tonight.
Yeah.
So a little bit of trivia just to cover up the thing. Okay, so...
She'll be very confused.
Simon's 6 foot as well. Good big 6 footer.
Quite
You're 6 foot.
Well, I'm 6'1", I believe.
Norman's somehow, are you impressed by our height? Or is it
The Shakira thing. Well, look at the singers,
Yeah.
Shakira and I tell you...
She's 6 foot.
Who's that Australian singer? Kylie Minogue.
Yes.
She's
She's
not
tiny.
6 foot.
She's under 5 feet.
Yeah.
She's under 5 foot. Small. Madonna's quite small. They're quite tiny.
This is the place to come to if you want to know people's heights. Famous people's heights. It's not
I'm
a service we throw
just
in.
interested in stuff like that.
Is it the Ephgrave?
Oh, I hope.
Egbert Arms.
Are you just looking on Google Maps?
How are you?
Fantastic.
Fine. It'll probably be that now.
Oh, he's
He's actually phoning.
Kitty, you're there. Yeah. So I'm in front of an audience here in Hitchin, and I can't remember the name of that pub you took a picture of me outside of from Red Dwarf.
Gordon Bennett.
Thanks, Skitty. Gordon Bennett.
Gordon
Bennett. Thanks, Skitty. Listen to this applause, it's for you.
Let's hear it for Kitty Lovett.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow for a coffee. Bye. Yeah, they're a lovely audience, yeah. Bye.
That's probably as good a place to end as any.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Norman Lovett, come on.
Yeah.
Gordon Bennett. 2 words. Yeah.
Gordon Bennett. He's a journalist, wasn't he?
Huh?
He was a journalist, Gordon Bennett. Gordon Bennett was a journalist who wrote like quite shocking stories, I believe, and that's where it comes from.
Gordon
Oh,
Bennett.
yeah.
Oh, right. It's like saying Piers Morgan.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Piers
Oh,
Morgan. You know what I mean? But Gordon Bennett works better, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Gordon Bennett. You know. Yeah.
Anyway, let's hear it for Norman. Come
Thank
on.
you very much.
Now, before you go,
Thanks very much.
remember, there's buckets at the back if you want to donate money. We'll be there with the books as well. But thank you for still supporting Mostly Comedy, for coming here tonight. The second gig we've had this year. You're all legends, and we love you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you very much.